Hi, this is Dr. Hare, and this is for all of my MAC1105 college algebra classes. Just an introduction and to kind of give you a video of how the class is going to run. First of all, there are only 2 assignments per chapter in college algebra. There is the homework, which is 8 problems from every section that we cover. So for instance, in the first chapter, we only cover 1.5 and 1.6. So I'm expecting 8 problems from 1.5, 8 problems from 1.6, which is a total of 16 problems. And when I list the homework assignment in the modules for each chapter, I will not only tell you the section we're doing, I will total it up and tell you exactly how many homework problems you have. Now with the homework problems, I do not want to see any multiple choice. I don't want to see any matching. They've got to be problems that show work. In other words, there has to be a problem and there has to be a series of steps that get you to the final answer. If you do not show work, you will not receive credit. Let me say that again. If you do not show work, you do not receive credit. Now these are 8 problems of your choice. My hope is that you won't do problems that you already know how to do, that you'll work on the problems that you don't know how to do. When you're doing the homework, do not hesitate. First of all, make sure you watch the videos. I know the videos are not anything near face-to-face teaching, and unfortunately we're not in face-to-face. But when you're doing the homework, if you have a question, don't hesitate to email me at ghare@valenciacollege.edu. I promise I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. That means don't wait till the last minute to email me about a question about a problem. Make sure you're doing the problems every day. A good way to do math is to do math at least an hour every day. Get something done. Don't work more than an hour, hour and a half, because once you do, you get tired, you start making mistakes, you get frustrated, and you quit. Also, I do not accept late work. There is no extra credit in this class. If you will do the assignments and turn them in, homework's worth 100 points, tests are worth 100 points, and I'll talk about tests here in a minute, you'll be fine. Now, make sure you understand that I will work with you. So what I'm saying is that if you have a problem and you can't turn an assignment in on time, then you need to email me as soon as you know that. You need to email me before the assignment is due. And then and then I'll email you back and we'll figure something out. If you email me after the assignment is due, I'm not going to let you make it up. You must contact me before the assignment. Now, do not make this a habit. I'm willing to work with you maybe 1 or 2 times. I know this is a tough time for everybody, but I don't think it should be a habit. So just email me, communicate with me, okay? Now, as far as test goes, there's a test at the end of every chapter. I will give to you probably 3-4 days before I assign the test a practice set of questions. Those practice set of questions will be the same type that you will see on the test. So you will not turn these practice questions in for credit. They're there to help you study. If you can do the practice questions for the test, you should be very successful on the test. Sometimes, and I don't know when, it just depends on when I feel like we need this, I will do test corrections for a particular test. I don't do them for every test. When I do test corrections, there's a little thing that I do. You must score 60 or higher to be able to be eligible to do test corrections. The way I do my test corrections is you only do the questions that you did wrong, and you must show work. So the way it works is this. Say you got a 70 on the first test. There were 10 questions total on the test, so you missed 3. You do the test corrections for the 3, you get them all right. I'm going to give you half credit back. So I'm going to give you 15 points back. So that means your 70 becomes an 85. Make sure you understand that I'm not doing this for every test, though. I will let you know ahead of time. Make sure that you understand that all assignments are to be turned in to Canvas, preferably in a PDF file. Okay? And make sure, last thing, make sure you understand that if you do not take the final, I have no choice, but I have to fail you. That is not my policy. That's not Valencia's policy. That is a state policy. Again, let me emphasize, communicate with me. Make sure you talk to me ahead of time. Don't wait till after an assignment is due, because if you do, I'm not going to work with you. You should be able to understand, like for instance, if you work late one night, they schedule you, you didn't know they were going to schedule you, email me, let me know. Hey, I worked late this night, I need a little extra time. I'll give you a day or two, but I don't want to make it a habit. I thank you for taking the class with me. I hope it's a good experience, and we'll be going after it.